I'm going to tell you all a story. True story. Because I'm sick of this fucking movement that's happening. Yeah, you know the movement that I'm talking about. Hey, it's okay to be binary, transgender. No, it's not. I'm going to tell you why. My father was a steel worker, a Marine. He moved us to Bethlehem Steel, Valparaiso, Indiana. I had a queer uncle. Now, keep in mind, I was just a cub. I didn't know nothing from Adam. But he liked to put his fingers in places where it didn't belong. But it was tolerated. And he did this to me, my siblings, and my cousins. My family. But we were young. We were children. We didn't know nothing from Adam. But it was tolerated. Because we didn't know. We were children. We didn't know nothing. And I remember looking back when my cousin Sarah was just an infant. A fucking infant! And he went his finger up her diaper. And I remember the look on his face. He was getting off. He was rubbing my infant cousin Sarah's fucking box. A baby. Infant. Now, in 1994, my father moved us back to Pennsylvania, the southern state. Yeah, we're rednecks up here. And it still went on. Fingers. Touchy-feely. Now, we're still children. But it was tolerated. Oh, that's just Uncle Tom. That's just Uncle Tom Kreikelt. Well, sure, he was funny. He made us laugh. He taught us things. But he put his touchy-feely in places where it didn't belong. But it was tolerated. Now, why was this tolerated? Oh, because It's okay. No, it's not. No, it's not. And now this movement has started. And this is why I am firing up my YouTube channel. Because I am not going to let what happened to me happen to any of our children. Ever again. You want to be touchy-feely? I got something for you, touchy-feely. It's called the Lord's Caliber. This also brings to my mind the story of that dickhead fucking coach at Penn State. Yeah, you know who the fuck I'm talking about. That fucking pervert who's now doing a life sentence. Yeah, you know who the fuck I'm talking about. He chased boys around. Brought them out of class. Brought them into the locker room so he could with your dicky-doo. Yeah. Give me a minute. Let that sink into your head. Yeah. A pedophile. An infiltrator. An infiltrator that went after your children. You done? Yeah. That asshole. Thankfully, now he is serving a life sentence. But the problem was, because we were so young, we didn't know. We thought that was our coach, our teacher. We didn't really know what was right from wrong then. We were still growing. But these infiltrators and these pedophiles took advantage of us. But we were so shy. We didn't want to tell Mom or Dad. We didn't know. And thus is why we must step up as grown adults. This movement cannot go on. It's disgusting. And it makes me sick. And I'm standing up. I'm firing up my YouTube channel. I have had enough of this shit. And the reason being, for those of you that were in my class, I will tell you a story that you never knew. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about when I say this name. Mr. Helm. Yes, Mr. Helm. Teacher. Gay. Mr. Helm. Mr. J.R. Helm. Lived in Williams Township. But what you do not know and I'm going to tell it to you right now. He was a predator. My father moved my family here to Pennsylvania in 1994. Now, I'm still a young cub. Brain's still developing. I'm still a child. And every day, every morning, when I got to Phillips Lauer Middle School, yeah, remember that? Yeah. Phillips Lauer Middle School. I just wanted to get to class because that was what I was instructed to do. But every time I tried to get to my assigned classroom, Mr. Helm was always in front of me. At first, I thought it was, he just wanted to talk, but I wanted to get to class because I didn't want to be late. Little did I know what he was doing. So, when I got to Phillips Lauer Middle School, I made a detour. I went around to get to my class. He followed me. Let that sink into your head. He followed me. He stalked me. And then when the bell rang, I said, "Okay, Mr. Helm, I gotta go by." But I knew exactly what he was doing. He was trying to get me into the bathroom with him. I never said this to anybody. This is the first time I've ever spoke out about this. But this is what this movement has infected. Yeah. Yeah. Imagine yourself a 12-year-old boy running for your life. In fear. But I shall fear no more. You shall fear me. This movement will come to an end. Mohawk out.